Me again. I've got something really, really special for you here, and it's nothing new that we haven't seen before, but it's something that I'm not. I know I'm not the only one, but this is one of my favorite sabers, and to finally have it, to finally had the chance to own this specific one that is as screen accurate as you can possibly get to me is it's an achievement to me. But yeah, without further ado, so Roman's Inception. Unfortunately, this is just the regular one. I mean, it's amazing as it is. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with it, but I couldn't commit to getting the elite. And this is my first Roman's product, so I actually jumped on his balance before also. I'm excited for that too because I love the Knicks and they're very aesthetically pleasing sabers, and I'm excited to finally have a practically screen accurate um, Obi-Wan Kenobi Revenge of the Sith hilt. I'd seen in some videos that the clamp card was oversized on some people's not elites, but on mine, it's fine. It's flush to where the rails end and all that. Um, I ended up buying a sloth furnace one because I thought I'd seen on some of them like the circles were like they were at the edge, they were going to be cut off, and so I was like, oh, I'll just buy a sloth furnace one just to be ready. And I got that one today too, and it's great and everything, but I don't think I'm going to need it for this build. Um, yes, I will be installing this with electronics. I will probably be doing a I've got a Nano Biscotti V4 and a I don't have it installed. This is just I just got this out of the mail, and I was like, I need to record my initial impressions. It's very, very pretty. I'm so happy to own it. It's so nice. It's not the grips I thought might be a little sharp, but they're not, and it's just amazing. Um, yeah, this one's gonna be a Nano Biscotti V4. It's gonna be an Arctic blue blade. I'm not a super huge fan of the deep blue, and it's gonna have a red flash on flash. But I think it'll be cool. So I'm using an RGB LED, and that'll be my first time using one of the Nigon's Electronic Creations LEDs. So I'm excited for that. So it'll be royal blue, green for main blade, so Arctic blue, and then red flash on clash. And I love the motion sensitivity on the new Nano Biscotti V4. It's pretty good. I don't have to change any settings. It's pretty great. I already have my thin wall blade. Um, Another reason I'm doing this video is to directly compare it to the Saberforge. Um, this is, I believe, the ASP Redeemer. Um, this is the one I modified with the Graflix clamp and the Graflix 2.0 clamp card. But just taking them through, the one on this side is the Romans. Obviously, you have your emitter. And I think the Saberforge actually drilled through. These are just doled out a little bit. Sorry, trying to get the orientation of the camera. The emitter, thin neck. Thin neck on this one's a little longer. This one's fatter. The grooves are noticeably different. Mine are a little weathered, and I don't think I'll be weathering this one, but you can see they're I think they're a little deeper, but the Saberforge ones are a little fatter. And I know that Saberforge wasn't going out to do a screen accurate one. I don't think that's what they do. I think they just their interpretation of it for dueling, and I've used this for dueling, and it's been fine. Um, the clamps, um, and the pommels. One thing I didn't like at all about the Redeemer, and my first Saberforge hilt was an Exalted, and I love that one. It was just a little too long for my taste. I prefer the shorter hilts. I won't be using this. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it out for dueling, but it won't be heavy. It'll just be like hitting it here and there, but it won't be at all heavily dueling. I'd like to see how it stands up though. I'll probably replicate Shamim's tree hitting video, just to see what happens, just so we know. Um, I never liked the box on the Saberforge Redeemer. I didn't like that those things were the little rails were glued on. I took them off, and I was like, they're if I think they're just there to show grooves. There's no functional reason to them to being there. So I used it for a while without that, and I got tired of it. So I just bought one of Roman's Graphics clamps and did some mods on the inside to it. Wired a clamp card switch, but it's not about this video today. It's about this video today. Oh man, it's nice. I can't wait to install it. This is gonna go next to my signed Graphics Empire Strikes Back Graphics 2.0. Um, it'll more than likely be a shelf queen. I'll take it off the shelf once in a while to polish it and whatnot, but this is gonna be a treasure. This is a unicorn saber for sure. I'm excited. I'm really excited for his uh, balance. I believe the official name is the Balance V4 hilt, but it's essentially the Luke Skywalker's. It's a recreation of the prop seen in the behind the scenes footage for The Force Awakens of Luke's lightsaber. We don't know if he'll have it in The Last Jedi. If he does, awesome. If not, whatever. It's still a really pretty hilt, and with the quality of this, I'm even more excited now for that. And um, that one's, I'm probably gonna do a Prism 5.1 with the RGB and the whole shebang probably. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this thing. I'm happy. I'm like a little giddy. Revenge of the Sith came out when I was 15 years old, and I left the theater and I told my mom we should go and buy that toy. But there wasn't. I mean, I was 15. I didn't have cash flow like I do now, and I'm really happy to have this now. The threads are so smooth on this thing. Like it's so there's no it doesn't creak. It creaks. I think that's just the nature of threads, but it doesn't get stuck where you have to turn back and keep going. It's just smooth like butter. Look at that. I like this pommel. I didn't get a regular one. I don't know if the regular Inceptions get it or not, but I mean I'm happy with this as it is. You know, it's great. Um, and I'm gonna need the sound for. I'm gonna need to invent it either way for the sound. So yeah, I'm excited for this puppy to be installed. And when I finish that up, I'll do a video of it. Um, this is my first install like this, doing the emitter LED. You know, it'll be a fun and interesting build for sure. And yeah, so stay tuned. I've got another one I'm working on, MPP 2.0. I'm gonna try and do this one in Empire Strikes Back configuration, and yeah, I got two Lukes on the way. So I've got Rudy Pando's Luke Skywalker Revenge of the Sith B3 shared stunt. Shamim did a video on his 1.0, and so whenever I get his 2.0, I'm gonna do that one. It'll be standard, and it'll be Scotty V3, V4, whatever I have in my drawer. That one will be green, white. But yeah, stay tuned, and if you have any questions, just comment below.